In the luxurious halls of French Evian, the leaders of the G7 did not gather to exchange pleasantries. They gathered to read the map of alliances and decide whether to hit the gas or the brakes on the Ukrainian front. And the decision was unanimous, all in or nothing. The West measured Ukraine's progress on the battlefield and decided to tighten the noose around Moscow's neck. The joint communiqué leaves no room for misinterpretation, announcing a new devastating package of sanctions against Russia. But the real news isn't hidden in the banks, but in the barracks. The great taboo of the West seems to be collapsing for good. The G7 committed to strengthening the Ukrainian armed forces with air defense capabilities and, most importantly, with deliveries of long-range weapons. What does this mean in practical terms on the military field? It means that Kyiv gets the green light to strike deep into Russian rear areas, cutting off supply lines from ammunition depots and command centers. Defense turns into offense, with the G7 leaders talking about new momentum on the front. At the same time, the plan for Ukraine's energy protection for the coming winter is being set in motion in order to prevent a repeat of the blackouts caused by Russian missile attacks on the networks. In geopolitics, timing is everything. Why did the G7 leaders think that this is the right moment to put pressure on Putin? The answer is not in Ukraine, but in the Middle East. The emerging agreement, I said Iran, which brings the opening of the strategic Strait of Hormuz, changes the whole equation. With millions of barrels of oil getting ready to flood the markets again, the nightmare of a global energy crisis fades away. The West, now feeling secure about its energy supply, has no reason to fear Russian retaliation in the fuel market. Putin's blackmail has been neutralized, and the G7 has drawn its sword. Behind closed doors, the leaders' disagreements cannot be hidden. The host, Emmanuel Macron, seeking the role of the great European commander, went on Instagram to celebrate, talking about a moment of strategic awakening and some victories. The German Chancellor, Friedrich Merz, in a more conservative tone, spoke of a day of hope and the possibility of peace, but the real tone was, as always, cynically set by Donald Trump. The American president did not speak about ideologies or heroism. He sent a purely business ultimatum to the Kremlin, stating that it is time for Russia to make a deal to end the conflict. The message is clear. The West will overwhelm you with weapons and sanctions until you sit at the table on our terms. Whether Moscow will buy this bluff or escalate the war further will be seen on the blood-soaked plains of Donbass.
Thank you for watching us. To be the first to receive all the latest updates, like and subscribe to our channel.